Hey, how you doing? Welcome to my next video on more advanced solving of linear equations. It's helpful if you've watched the previous video to this, but let's get cracking. Okay, what we're looking at today is solving equations with x on both sides. So, oh, that's not my title color. Solving equations with x on both sides. Okay, I know that's a mouthful, but the funny thing is people get really confused with what to do here when it's pretty straightforward. You know my algorithm if you watch my previous videos of BitMaps, backwards, and OTOS. The only thing I'm going to add to this is that when I've got x on both sides, I need to get all the x's to one side and everything that's not x to the other side. Okay, separating things. Okay, so let's take a look at this example. 3x minus 9 equals 3 minus x. 3 minus x. Don't get freaked out with the letter a second. It doesn't mean anything. So what? Don't stress. This is positive 3 and negative x. Positive 3x, negative 9. Start to think of them as things that you can move around and do things with. So, like my previous videos, BidMass backwards to decide what to get rid of first. That's my decision algorithm. And OTOS to actually get rid of stuff opposite to other side. Okay, so let's get all the x's to this side and all the non-x's to that side. Okay, so this 3x, she's staying there. 3x. The opposite of minus x is plus x. Opposite of minus 2 is plus 2. Opposite of minus 5 is plus 5. Opposite of minus 10 is plus 10. Opposite of minus x, plus x. Plus x. Equals. This 3 stays that side. I'm going to do two moves at once. Opposite of minus 9 is plus 9. Plus 9. Are you with me? So there's the move. I've got all my x's to one side, I've got all my numbers to the other side. Now let's just tidy stuff up. 3x plus x is 4x. Okay? Equals 3 plus 9 is 12. Alright? Now we've got everything together. We've got x's tidied, we've got the numbers tidied, we can jump back to BidMass and tidy things up. Opposite times by 4 is divided by 4. X equals 12 divided by 4. X equals 3. Done. Okay. The layout is good. Alright? Everything looks neat. You can follow the logic from beginning to end. You're not just guessing that x equals 3. For those of you who can guess. Okay, I was harping on about that in my previous video. Don't guess. Do. Okay. Sound like Yoda there. Okay, let's move on to the next page because I want a little bit more space for the other one. I'm going to start speeding this up a bit. And maybe leaving out a couple of steps. Because if you watched, this is the third video of this by now. If you watch 3 videos, you should be okay in getting into the rhythm of this thing. Okay, so let's look at EG2. Okay, so EG2, 5x plus 2 equals 3x plus 16. 16, yeah. 5x plus 2 equals 3x plus 16. Okay. Now the only reason why I've thrown this one in is because I want to show you that it's normally better to take the x's to the bigger side, because then you don't have to deal with negative numbers. It doesn't really matter if you're good with adding, dividing, and subtracting and all that with integers. It's no worries, but it's a habit that I like to get my year 7s to do, and then when they get into year 8, I say, oh, forget about it. Okay, so 5x, opposite of plus 3 is minus 3. 5x minus 3x equals, the 16 stays on the side. Opposite of plus 2 is minus 2. You with me? OTOS. Right. 5x minus 3x is 2x. 16 minus 2 is 14. X equals 14 divided by 2 is 7. Okay, I've left off a step here of writing x equals 14 divided by 2. You notice that, okay? Cutting things down into what I think is bare minimum. The bare minimum, by the way, I would suggest, when you get good at this, you can leave this line out, and you have three steps. When you get good at it, just don't jump to that and try, because it's so easy to make a careless mistake and go 5 plus 3x, 8x. So easy, alright? Okay, be careful in the beginning. When you get good at this, you can start getting stuff out. So let's look at the last example, EG3. Okay? The last example, 16 plus x, 16 plus x. Again, don't stress if it comes second. So what? Okay? Equals 12 plus 5x. Now, I'm going to do this slightly differently to show you that it doesn't really matter which side you take the x's to. Okay? With this one, I brought them to this side. Okay? So I'm going to bring them to this side as well. I should, if you're following my advice from here, but I'm doing year 7 and year 8 all together, I should take this one to that side and go 5 minus x. but instead I'm going to bring it to this side. So let's leave this positive x here. I hope you find what I'm saying. Opposite plus 5x is minus 5x, equals to 12 stays on this side. Opposite of plus 16 is an invisible plus there because there's nothing in front of it. It is minus 16. Okay. Tidy this up. 1x minus 5x is negative 4x, equals 12 minus 16, negative 4. You're with me? Okie dokie. So, now, I spoke about this in the previous video when I divided by the 2, then I divided by the negative. Now I'm going to treat it as one thing, because this is where you've got to get up to. This is x times negative 4. So what's opposite of times by negative 4? Divide by negative 4. Not divide by positive 4. The opposite operation is divide by the same thing. So I've got x equals negative 4, that one on top, divided by this guy, negative 4. That's it. Are you with me? Opposite times by negative 4 is divided by negative 4. Negative 4 divided by negative 4, well, a negative divided by negative is a positive, 4 divided by 4 is 1. So x equals 1. Uno, mono, solo. Okay, so there you go. Alright, piece of cake. This is, you can see here why I suggest taking it to the bigger side, because then you don't have to deal with negatives. But if you do have to deal with negatives, by the time you get to them, you should be okay. Alrighty. There's more notes on the blog, there's more videos on this channel. Okay, go check them out. Remember, I'm here for you.